Of MyPal Assessment app. First go to Play Store, type MyPal Assessment, install this app and then click on open. Once you click on open, here it asks for the username and password. Enter the username and password which has been provided by MyPal. In case if you have forgot the password, click on forgot password. Enter the mobile number which has been registered with MyPal and then generate OTP. Click on generate OTP and then you can set a password. Here enter the username which has been provided by MyPal and then the password which has been provided by MyPal and then click on let's go. Once you click on let's go, this is how the screen would look like, where on the top on the left hand side you have three horizontal lines, that is menu. If you click on that, below you have the list of features. First click on dashboard. Here you have create test card. The respective faculties will have the respective create test card. Click on create test, type the test name and then select PU1 or PU2 chapters. Once you select, here you have the list of chapters. Select the respective chapters on which you want to create test. If not, select all. And then below you have number of questions. Type the number of questions. And then you have auto create test and go. Click on auto create test. Here you have the chapter's name. If you want to add questions from a particular chapters, then you can give it in the form of number. So the questions will be selected from those chapters. And then click on create test. So once you click on create test, you have the selected questions, where using this you can create test. In case if you want to select the questions from the list of questions, then click on remove. So this questions will be removed and you can select the questions from the list of questions. Below you have preview and filter. If you click on filter, you have NEET CT, MHCT, MyPal Question Bank and My Institute. If you want NEET CT or MHCT questions to be added, select. MyPal Question Bank are the questions which are not available for the students in the MyPal Learning app. If you want to add those questions, you can select. My Institute is nothing but through desktop version you can frame your own questions. So those questions comes under My Institute. Then we have previously published questions to bottom. If you have already created test using the chapters and if you don't want the same questions to appear again, then you can enable this. So those questions goes to bottom and fresh questions will appear on the top. Then you have previous competitive entrance questions. If you want those questions to be added, enable this. Then you have question type, multiple choice with numerical, select as required. Difficult level, easy, medium or difficult, select as required. Evaluation type, you want knowledge, skill or application or understanding based, select as required. So these are the selected chapters and these are the concepts which comes under it. You can select the concepts as required. If not, you can select all and then click on apply. So once you click on apply, here you have the list of questions for the filter what you have applied. From this list, you can select the number of questions which you have provided. Click on select. So those questions will be selected. So once you've selected, click on preview. Below you have back, publish and stats. Any changes to be made in the selected questions, go back and make the changes. If you click on stats, you'll be able to see the chapters and concepts from which you have selected the questions and also the difficult and the evaluation type. And then once it is done, you can click on publish. Here you have show answers after test completion. If you want the questions answers to be displayed once after completion of the test, you can enable this. And then you have select test type, whether you want practice or graded. So if it is just for practice purpose, select practice test. If you are taking this mark into consideration for the academic grading, select as graded test. Select the class and then the division and the test date when you want to schedule it and the start time and also the end time and also marks per question. You can give it as required and then click on go. Once you click on go, this test will be scheduled and a notification will be sent to the students that a test has been scheduled for tomorrow. If you click on the three horizontal lines and if you go for the test feature, under this you will be able to view the test card. So if you click on that three dots on the right hand side, here you have unpublished test. In case if you want to delete this test card or if you want to make some changes in this test, then you can unpublish this test and then again you can click on that three dots. Here you have edit test and delete test. If you click on edit test, here you can make the changes, any changes in the questions or any changes in the time or date that can be made. And if you want to delete this test card, click on that three dots on the right hand side and delete this test card. This test card will be deleted. Now click on this three horizontal lines, that is menu, and then click on dashboard. If you scroll down, you have study videos. If you touch and hold on that video, you will be able to notify the students. So these are the videos related to the concepts. If you find any of these videos important or interesting, you can notify to the students by selecting the class, division and any comment to be added that can be mentioned and click on notify students. So the notification will be sent. Then below if you scroll, you have MyPal Live. Any live session conducted by the faculty, so such live session card will come under MyPal Live. And then you have floating icon on the right hand side. If you click on that, you have recorded and live session. Now click on this three horizontal line, that is menu, and then the next feature students. Here you can see the student's name. For that, first click on filter, select the class and then the division and apply filter. You will be able to see the student's name with the class and the division. Now click on the three horizontal lines and go for the next feature, that is test. If you click on test, any test conducted by the faculties, whether it is practice or graded or a group test, so those test cards will come under test feature. Here on this test card you have three dot icon. If you click on that, you will be able to view the test details, and then you have the overall results. Here you can see the results of the students once after the completion of the test. You can also view the questions what you have added to the test. And then if you click on that three dot icon, you will be able to download the report, and also you can download the question paper. Once you click on download report, here you will get the report of the students, that is with name, attendance, scores, what they have scored in that particular test. So here if you click on report, here you will have a copy of the report. As you can see here, you have the name, divisions, marks what they have scored, and also the attendance of the students. And then you have the next from the drop down, that is download question paper. If you click on download question paper, from the drop down you have three options, that is question paper with class level insights, and question paper with top students insights. If you click on question paper, it will ask whether with correct answer with solution, select as required, and then click on download. So once you click on download, here you will have a copy of the question paper. So if you click on question paper, you will be able to view the question paper with correct answers. And the next you have from the drop down, you have question paper with class level insights. If you select that with correct answers, and if you download it, here you will have the question paper with class level insights. If you click on class level insights, here you can see it is divided in the form of percentage, where it has been categorized into 4: 81 to 100, 61 to 80, 41 to 60, and the other one is 1 to 40. So under 81 to 40, whichever questions comes, it clearly indicates that most of the students has not answered this question correctly, which has been answered wrong by the students. So this indicates that it has to be rethought, and students has to concentrate more on these concepts. Similarly, we have 61 to 80%. So this clearly indicates that most of the students has answered this question wrongly, and it has to be rethought, and they have to concentrate more on this. Whereas when it comes to 1 to 40%, this clearly indicates that most of the students has answered this question correctly, where they don't have to concentrate more on this and has to be rethought. So this is in the form of percentage. And the next we have question paper with top students insights. From this drop down, you can select question paper with top students insights. You can select cover all students with correct answers and with solution. If you want to cover all students, you can select. If you want only toppers, then you can unselect. Then you have with correct answers with solutions, select the required one, and then download it. Once you download it, here you have the top students insights. Here you have the name, the score, percentage, and wrongly answered question numbers. And below you have the list of questions which has been answered wrongly by the toppers. So based on this, the toppers can be made to concentrate more on this and practice more on this. So this is about the question paper with top students insights. So this is about the test feature. The next feature which we have is the subjects. If you click on subjects, here you have the subject card. Select one particular subject card. These are the chapters which comes under it. Click on one particular chapter. Here you have the chapter content. So if you find any of this content important, below you have a blue arrow icon. You can click on this and notify to the students. Select the class, division, any comment to be added, and then click on notify students. Notification will be sent to the students. And we also have videos related to the chapter and the subject whatever you have selected. If you find any of this interesting, you can touch and hold on that, and you can notify to the students. And then we have previous year's question papers. If you find any of this interesting, you can click on this arrow icon on the below and notify to the students. You can select the class, division, any comment to be added, and click on notify students. And the next feature we have videos. Under videos, you have floating icon on the below on the right hand side. If you click on that, here if you find any of the videos interesting in the YouTube or important in the YouTube, you can copy that URL and paste it here. You can type the video title. You can select to which class, division you want to share this video. You can select the subject on which this video is related to, and also the chapter and also the concept, and you can schedule this. Here you have video available after. Below, if you give it in the form of 0, so this video will be displayed today itself. If you give it in the form of 1, this video will be available for the students tomorrow. Any comment to be added in the description that can be mentioned, and then you can submit it. And the next we have reports. So this is the graphical representation of the test. So here we have comparisons also, and we have concept statistics. So based on this, you will get to know in which concepts the students are doing well and in which concepts more improvement is required. And also we have comparative. So if you're going for a graded test, so you have cycle test 1, cycle test 2. So here you can select 2 tests and you can click on compare, and the comparisons can be made. So based on that, you will get to know the improvements of the students test wise. And then you have go live. If any live session to be conducted to students or recorded session, below you have floating icon. If you click on that, you have live recorded. If it is live, type schedule name, select the class, division, the subject, the chapter, and the concept on which you will be creating live session, and then schedule date and the start time as well as the end time, and any comment to be added that can be mentioned, and then click on submit. So live session will be scheduled. Similarly, we have recorded. For this, you will make a video and upload in the YouTube, and you will copy the URL. Here you will type the name, then the URL you will paste it here. Select the class, division, subject, and the chapters, and the schedule date, start time, end time, and also you have video available after. If it is today, you can give it in the form of 0, or tomorrow you can give it in the form of 1, and then any comment to be added that can be mentioned, and click on submit. So this is about go live. And then we have assignments. If any assignments to be given to the students, if any tasks to be assigned to the students, so that can be given through assignment. If you click on that floating icon in the below on the right hand side, you can type schedule name, you can select the class, you can select the division, you can select subject, you can select chapters, you can put the schedule date, any comment to be added that can be mentioned, and you can click on submit. So this is all about the features of MyPal assessment app.